She stared for years into glass in silence, but the reflection never looked like home. The mirror held stories that weren't even hers, taught to smile, taught to serve. But late in the hush she could hear a sound, a voice she knew buried deep underground. She sees it now, the lie in the frame. It wasn't her fault, it wasn't her name. She wipes off the fingerprints, washes the shame, and speaks to the mirror and calls herself by name. They said be less, she learned how to bend, but truth like hers has no need to pretend. She steps through the glass with a hand to her heart. Wholeness was never outside from the start. Truth flows in from her skin. Let it rise. She is voice. She is eye. She sees it now, and nothing looks the same. What was once a cage is now her flame. She walks through glass that used to confine, leaves behind every borrowed line.
And we are live. How are you guys doing? Oh my god, I just had a coughing fit. Good golly. Yeah, I was like, I just set out, I just hit the button and had a coughing fit. But how are you guys doing? It's Wavelength Wednesdays. Yeah. Yeah, so I was actually just kind of get myself ready, queuing myself up, get myself going here. Let me just kind of get a card set up here so make sure I'm lined up here. Yeah, see, I knew something was off. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Anyway, welcome. Anyway, how you guys doing? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as you guys are coming in here. Welcome. The queue is open. It is free readings. If you want to jump the queue, it's $10. But yeah, the reason I do this stuff, the reason I get on to tarot, the reason I was here for Members Only Monday, yeah, the extra day, is not because I'm looking for your money. It's because I'm guided to come on. I wasn't sure I was actually going to make it on here tonight. I actually had so much stuff going on, but I do appreciate for being here. Take a breath. I'll take a breath. We'll all just settle in. We'll take some moments here. We'll take a couple hours, we'll hang out here. I appreciate you for being here. I have a couple tarot decks already pre-shuffled. 3-card reads. If you donate, I definitely read more. That's for me, not for you. I try to give you the same kind of energy, but it's me practicing a 3-card read. How fun is that? It's not like you're getting a punishment. It's me practicing the power of the reading. I welcome you all to be here. If you're looking for anything more in depth, head over to cosmicboogeyman.com, or just hang out longer and donate $10 and get a bigger reading here. I welcome you guys to be here. New subscribers, jump ahead. It's like it's almost like you are the prized possession of the channel. I love new subscribers, so make sure you guys are leaving comments below as you come back. And the other thing is, if you ever noticed, I don't leave time date stamps on this because these messages are eternal. Have you ever felt like, whoa, that hit home, that resonated? There's a reason. My guides have always told me, don't leave time dates on these. As we tune in, this is transceiver receiver energy. Yeah, this is the moment you look at this energy and say, hey, something's different here. The universe doesn't ask. It's like, hello again, how are you? It's like, nice to see you. That's why you see 1 2 3. I saw so many numbers today. Actually, let me grab my my portable mobile device and I'll tell you guys what I saw, because what I do is I screen capture it. It is bananas. I need to tell you because it was crazy. Today there's 1 2 3 4 timestamps. Okay, so I caught 0101 01. So let's say 111 or 0111. So 0111. What else did I catch? 0123 and 0234. Yeah. So that's a big thing. That's a big reason I said I'm definitely coming on here tonight. Not that I don't think you guys need me, but I'll be on Friday night. I'll be on Saturday morning. I come on so frequently. It's not like you're gonna miss me. Or maybe you will, who knows? Leave me a comment below. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Let me know how you're doing. And I love to grab random. I let the universe grab. It's so fascinating. I let you pick. I let the universe go. I let this be that true, transceiver receiver with Wednesday, Friday moment. I had never really considered this. This is where tarot becomes the receiver and the message finds you. Yes? Yeah? How many of you guys know that? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Be sure to hit that like button as you come in here. Settle in, grab your favorite drink, grab your favorite I would say clothing, because I think about how many guys sweatpants or that blanket or whatever it is. I always kind of grab my angel blanket. It's my angel blanket here, and I grab this and I just kind of I cuddle with this, and then I have this on my lap and I just sit here, my fleece angel blanket. Yeah, and I get my iced tea and I just settle in and I just read for you guys. How cool is that? Yeah, eat your food and we just read. I welcome you guys to be here. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. Exclamation point join gets you in. Please type your question right there, exclamation point join right away, and type it in, and type two numbers, 1 through 6. So if you want tarot deck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, just type those numbers. So if you want deck 2 and 5, just type 2 and 5, and I'll know those are the decks. We can read it right away. All right, here we go. How's the audio from you guys, from your side of the world? Thumbs up, thumbs down, sideways thumbs. What do you guys think? Medium thumbs? Yeah. All right. Join 4. Yeah. All right, Priscilla. I got you. All right. So you can usually grab 2 tarot decks. I'm not adverse to more than one. So if you want, do you want another tarot deck? But you have to be in the queue. That's the only rule. You can't be just jumping into the chat saying, now read me. Get into the queue. Exclamation point join gets you in the queue. Awesome. So do you want another tarot deck? 6, please. There we go. So this is my guides deck. This is the moon deck. Do you have a question for someone that we'd love to have read? And welcome. Welcome for being here. I'm so happy to have you. I really am. You have no idea. It lights up my heart chakra to meet you. It really does. I would hug you if I could. That's how beautiful it is to finally meet you, right? Like you're home. You're finally home. That's what it feels like to me. Like you're finally safe. Like I finally have you. You're finally safe with me. And you know what it means? Like when I read for you guys, you're finally safe. Knowing I can read for you. Whenever you need me, I'm here. How wonderful is that? Knowing I can read for you. Knowing I want nothing from you, Priscilla. I want nothing from you. You understand? Like, you can donate if you want. If you guys want to donate and jump ahead, you're more than welcome to. Yeah. How cool is that? How cool is that? Like, I'm chatting with you. Yeah. We can read about the X, but let the X be the X. This is what I'm telling you. This is why these messages come back. And they talk about the looping patterns. I talk about this to my students. I said this to one of my students today at school. I said, you like, because they were fighting with someone. I said, do you find this to be a looping pattern? Do you think you keep doing the same thing over and over? And they go, yeah. I said, maybe we should change something. I said, well, let's take a look at your career. I'll start with 3, you know, and this is what makes members only really fun. I can read 9+. I can read 9 cards out. I can read 21 cards. When I first started the channel, and everyone's like, Cosmic who? Like, who is that? I had like 21 cards going. It was so fun. And I'm trying not to limit it. Here we go. Look at this. First card out. I pull it from the mid deck. I just let things happen here. This is a silly, such a really cringy card to have. And I don't care. I will say it every time. I put this card back. Here, I'll even tell you. I'll bring up the tarot deck here. But the tarot deck here, this is so beautiful. This is such a discontinued. You can't even get these cards anymore. But I have like backups of this. And what's so crazy is my throat's closing. What? Hold on. They don't like me telling the story. I was putting this back in, and I had it in here. I went like this. I kid you not, guys. The thing jumped out. I was like, what the hell? I had 2 of them. I had them in there. My hands were off, and the thing jumped. It was like this. I was like, what? And I said, okay, well, guess we're using it. I wasn't sure if I was going to use it online. I thought that was kind of silly. If I saw a tarot reader using this, I'd be like, flip. Like, I'm not watching this, dude. Like, what are you doing, dummy? Like, but really, I just have to tell you guys, when I had that happen, I was like, what? And so this is the universe coming in golden position saying, thank you. Finally, like, thank you. You're doing something different. Whatever that is, different. I'm not saying it's me. I promise you, I'm not. Whatever you did, it's different. It's different. So whatever this is, this could be career difference. This could be going a different direction. And, you know, instead of just applying to the same thing, different. The signal's different. Mid-deck pull, angelically. Look at you're kind of weighted and now built. This is more money. So typically, and I've been doing a lot of research, hardcore research on the 7 of Pentacles. Not just for you, but for me personally. This card has been haunting me in my readings. They won't tell me exactly what it means. I know what the card means. Because this is the history repeating itself for me. This is the reason these cards come out, right? And they keep popping up. And I'm like, well, I don't care. And then it's like, it'll just come up in all these weird readings. And I'm like, I know what this means. It's patience, hard work. It will pay off. It's not reversed. It's coming down from the universe. At your heart, you say, hey, I know if I keep doing this, it will pay off. It's delayed success kind of thing, right? The universe says it's coming in. It's coming in. This is one, keep coming to work, keep doing your thing. It's gonna pay off. That sacrifice, self-sacrifice will pay off. 1 turns into 7. So the universe says, like, and this is my honest opinion to you, and I put myself in your shoes for a moment. Me showing up here on Wednesday and reading for you, and being very honest with you for a minute, ripping that goddamn, because I have no mask on right now. Like this is really, really me. You're meeting me, Priscilla. I just tell you I'm cosmic to protect my identity. And that's the truth. That actually is the truth. But this is me going through this. This card, you and I have the same exact card in our heart chakra positions, and it's haunting me like it's going to haunt you. Because you have success coming in. You have an abundance of success coming in. It's win-win. Whatever you keep doing for yourself, if you keep putting this in, it's not an obstacle. It feels like, where is this? Hello, and it's not coming in. I'm telling you, I have 100,000 plus subscribers. That's great. I love you guys, but I don't want to think of you as a number. I feel, this is the truth, that I'm a channel of 100 subscribers, and that keeps me humble. It keeps me honest, and it keeps me tempered. But the truth is, because I do that, it limits my success, because I'm not persistently trying to grow this channel to make money off of it. Right? If I pushed money, that would be different. Let's see here. So, Priscilla, what I get to tell you here is, the truth is, you're putting this effort in. You're putting all of this effort in to make money. And this is not dishonest. This is not running away. But what it's giving me is, this is, you are changing your outcome. These are angelic cards, just so you know. These are cards that are going to be angelic in the sense that you are going to put this effort in. 10 of Swords is, it's Gemini lover energy. This is Earth sign, but this is you kind of looking at, why are you here on Earth? Let's pause for just this. I call it station identification. This is your outcome. Look at all of the things you've learned. Okay, think of your third, think of like your third birthday for just a moment. I know it sounds very awkward. Think of your very third birthday. Can you remember your third birthday? Can you remember that third birthday? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can. But if you can't, this is the moment that we look at this. This is the struggles, because from that moment you've been handed all of these. Hey, did you do your homework? Did you do this? And you need to make enough money. And you've really been pushing yourself to the point of, you have to work. Good news is arriving. I can promise you. You put yourself in this anxiety, this grief, this depression. This is the final moment you say, hey, I've been pushing myself way too hard. You grow as fast as you want. Look, see how the pentacle's sitting here? I want to keep pulling for you because I'm so curious. But all of these pentacles come with stress. If you are the CEO of a company, it's so easy to point at that CEO and say, wow, it must be easy making all of that money, right? It must be so easy having all of these houses. They don't live in those houses. They're working, right? And what it's going to tell you, and it's going to tell me to tell you, is this moment, Priscilla, you have success coming in, but the more success, the more wealth, the more money that comes in, the less you are who you became to get into that position. The less you are. This is the universe saying, you're about to make a choice. The good news, the success is here, but who do you want to be? Look at, it's the moment of it. It's an inflection moment. It's the moment you came into this world as a very innocent soul. Do you want to end this world like saying, hey, I'm an innocent soul? Or do you want to go out of this world saying, I crushed it? I made as much money as I really did. I make as much money as I ever could. Right? And that's what this is. This is a moment you ask yourself, I make as much money as I humanly possibly could. The pentacles are here, but it's going to come with you learning as much as you humanly can, because this is the depth. This is the seeker. This is your soul learning. Spiritually, you can only learn so much. I'm telling you, like, it's taken me decades to get you guys, to get me here. It's taken me decades to get to this point where you see me online. It seems so easy, so seamless. I promise you, I absolutely promise you. But what you have coming in is absolute success. There's only 2 of these cards that exist in all of these tarot decks. You had it your first card out, golden position. The universe is saying thank you for your patience. Stand by. Stand by. And you're being patient. Money's coming in. You are so intelligent. You are emotionally, spiritually, and you are absolutely maintaining this intelligence. But be careful, because what you ask for is what you get. And this is coming in. This is like the last moments you are living this life, this intelligent life that you said, hey, I love this. I love who I am. I'm so happy I can go hang with my friends. I can do this, this, and this. I have all these choices. Those choices are going away. But your bank account's getting filled up. I hope you understand that. And this is not, you're not alone in this. This is a changing world. Like, look at all of everything that's happened. This is called study and love. Like, angelically, you have been patient, and this patience is about to pay off. That's my guides in the moon deck. I promise you. I pinky promise you. I wouldn't lie to you. I promise you. Oh my Lord, I promise you. Thank you for taking your time to hang out with me. More than welcome to stick around and hang out with us some more. I thank you guys for being here. We have Jess K. We have Fatty May. Hey, Fatty May, how are you? Kelsey Wells. Let's see, who do we get here next? Jess K. 8181. The universe is guiding me to break up from this relationship, or is it going through a transformation phase? Why don't we do this, Jess? Why don't you give me 2 tarot decks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Thank you guys for being here. But yeah, it's sometimes we have to be careful, because whatever we're asking for, it's gonna come in, and this is the part of the thing when those same lessons keep repeating. Like, we keep going, and we like, hey, okay, I'm gonna follow through, and those lessons keep coming back. And this is the thing. When you keep showing up over and over and over, it's not a bad thing. It's called consistency. Are you consistent? And that consistency is rewarded. And then when you keep doing that over and over and over, your soul is showing you that mirror, saying, okay, are you ready to look at that mirror? And that's what it is. Your awareness is really expanding that into that cosmos, into that void. And that's that pattern recognition. That's that moment you say, hey, what am I looking at? Why do you think you guys end up into tarot, into spirituality, into looking at the stars, and the moment of saying, where am I heading with this? Right? Am I right or am I right? All right, let's keep going. Oh, is there a new subscriber that we're seeing here? New subscribers? Love new subscribers. All right, 5 and 6 it is. Thank you, Jess. So we're trying to figure out a relationship. You're gonna smack the decks, right? And this is helpful. So when I do this, I feel it through the other side. Like, that's what I'm doing. And I'm kind of waking the decks up too, right? Because I was teaching all day, came home, took a little bit of a nap, power nap, get myself ready for this. So I come into this very fresh, just so you guys know. I'm not like, I don't do a whole bunch of stuff. And that was the thing. I didn't know if I was going to be able to. I had a bunch of stuff going on after work. I said, I was going to be able to fit this in. You got to fit the power nap in before we go live. And it takes a lot of energy to teach, lots and lots of energy. All right, let's do this. All right, it's Jess K, and then it's going to be NATO. Was it NATO? NATO. I think I say NATO, just being American, but was it NATO? Ooh, aesthetic. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Yeah, I love this. I love what Aesthetic Delta's saying. And this could be the same thing we're doing. Jess K, this could be the same thing you guys are going through. We're going through these evolutions, right? These relational evolutions, right? The universe is going to send us a message once, and sometimes it goes again. And then we're going to keep going until we learn, until we finally get it, until we finally go, oh, got it. That's the thing. Are we going to pick up on that message? And we're going to go, oh, got it. Let me know if you guys are, and let me know what messages, if you're, like I said, I picked up on 4 numbers today. I had so many other things happening, songs, I'll walk by, I'll see pictures, I'll do things. It's just really interesting. I realized that we are not here by accident. You who are hearing this, you're not here by accident. If you're hearing me say this, you are not here by accident. You are very important. I can promise you, you have some kind of importance. I could take this, I will take this and so much more. I'll take the cards out and prove it to you, because I know there's importance here. I've actually tested this. I've gone toe to toe arguing with the universe. And then I finally said, okay, trade for me. And the universe said, okay, we're on the same team. And that's what's so fun. And that's what's so fun. We argue, we get into these relationships, we say, you know what, I'm against you. And then you go, I'm with you. Let's make up. And we're resistant. So let's take a look here. Decks 5 and 6. 5 is alive. 6 is our moon deck. But sometimes things just keep knocking. And they feels like these opportunities are there. Ooh, I don't want to start with 2. I have a hard time. I should change. Sometimes I should change. Oh, I felt like 2 was there. Judgment. Judgment energy coming out with the, it's you and other people. Like, how are people going to see this? That's the rawest truth I've ever seen. How is other people going to see this? How are they going to look at this? And that's what it is when you get back together. When you get back together with them, when you're growing the relationship, it's clarity, really. It's that final decision. It's that moment of saying, hey, how are other people going to see this? It's a wake-up call. It's, what am I doing here? What am I doing in this? Why am I dating this person for 1 year? Why am I dating this person for 5? When this opportunity keeps repeating itself, we break up, we get back together, we break up. You know what I'm saying? Why is the universe testing me with this one person? This one person could not be a problem. They could just be the universe's way of saying, are you ready to continue with your life? It's the unhealed, unfinished business. It's not them in particular. It's just the universe's way of saying, this is a class. This is a way of testing you. Not to dismiss someone, not to dismiss who they are. It's that karmic path. That's why you keep hearing the same phrase. And I have seen people be a catalyst for other people. See, some people say they'll come into that person's life and bang, all of a sudden it's, wow, joyous, happy, love, and then it just steamrolls, and then they're married and kids. It's like, whoa. And that sounds so grand, but you need to have that awareness, that social, emotional awareness, that moment, realizing that, hey, this is a really daily occurrence. This is something you have to enter into. There's a resistance at some point. This moment of other people saying, I would never, I cannot believe, why would you? They have their own personal reason to judge that. Let's keep going. Mid-deck pull. Oh, it's fighting me. Oh, it's fighting me. There's something more here. I'm missing it. East End Tower is going to put us back on track. It's the ending. It's the coming back from a relationship, coming back from a loss, coming back from something, the heartbreak. See, it's coming back from an ending of a relationship. This is the ending of a relationship that seemingly was over. I'm never going to see them again. I'm done. I'm done. But I still like them. Like, that's the swords coming out of the back, sliding out of that person's back. Bum, 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 bum. And look at all the intelligence. But they taught me this. Oh, they taught me that. It really made me feel good. They did this, and this. They were the ones who were persistent and did that and this, and they were the ones who taught me about doing that. And this person, when they teach you these things, when they teach you that tolerance, that empathy, that moment. And the reason we get into this is not because you are finding them in your life. You're finding you in your own moment, in your life. That's the part of you go, wow, I'm aware. I'm really aware of who I am. I'm aware of what I was trying to do. That's the moment of this. But there's this darkness. There's this moment of toxicity over whatever this is. This couldn't, and it can't necessarily be with them, not with this. This is that catalyst. This could be the catalyst. When you meet a reliable, patient, hardworking, loving person, a nurturing partner for the first time, or you meet someone that's really caring, supportive, tolerant, and loving, and empathetic, that says, I get you. I love you. I really love you. Does that change? Does that change how you see things? Because you've always known there's a change things. Because there's this darkness that you've always taken with you in your heart, in your darkest place, your heart, in your heart chakra. Said, this is how things are. I know it. I know I've lived this way. We're going to pull the outcome because I'm curious. Because when you move on, it's what coulda, shoulda, woulda, but this person maybe could have helped you. And if you move on, it's just a different burden. And that's why we're nervous. That's why we're like, I want to move on, but I'm worried because they made me feel different. They made me feel better. This is the spark of they really helped me. Or do I want to move on? So I'm going to bridge the gap from the judging me to I don't know to what was it real? Was it really real? And it was. I can tell you it was, because we have an angel in the 3-card read. It came out. This is an angelic angel card. It's almost dimensional, or an interdimensional being card, because there's really, you guys were traveling, 5D, 7D. You guys were meeting in your dreams. And that's what I see. But then the ending happened, or something happened, and that's what we have. You can see the dreams. This is an angelic card, just so you know. So what I see here is there's something. So you're going to take this angelic pain with you and say, there's a heavy, heavy loss. It's like a big loss. You can't come back from it. It's when like a sudden collapse happens and you say, what happened? You can just walk away from it, but the universe is going to test you and say, are you really ready for what's coming next? Because this is testing you, that you thought you knew loss. Because remember how it said this darkness was here? Now it's also here. Look at all these swords. They're not falling out, they're going up. And that's what it's trying to tell you. It's saying when the swords started to slide out, you said, no, I've only known the swords to be in. I've only known the pain of the sword. So when the swords start to slide out and you said, whoa, what is this? Why are you nurturing me? Why are you caring for me? Why do you offer me love? I don't trust your total love. I don't trust your support. What is this? Do you see what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back to chat for just half a moment, and we're gonna keep going reading. But that's what it is. That's what I see here. Being honest with you, I feel like you were kind of doubting this person, like you were doubting their connection, and it's left you with a heavy stress, exhaustion, or you were doubting how they were treating you. And that's what this comes down to, because there is this stress, anxiety, worry, and it's angelic. It's saying, hey, why? There was a lot of judgment happening here. And so when these swords started to come out, when you started to feel for them, then whoop, and it actually hurt. It really came flying back up. That's what I see for you. So the more you break apart, the more you pull back. And that's the worry. You have to literally let go of everything that you've ever known in relationships. This is like, the thing is, as we go through relationships, as we evolve, and this is for everybody, not just you, Jess, as we go through the relationships, the last relationship is not the same as the new one. Because if you have unfinished, unhealed business, that same pain will appear, and now in different forms. It's not the same person comes back and in this person. It's the pain is reappearing. And that's like, it's like hearing a song on someone else's radio. It's like hey, this song's back on your radio. Do you know this person? Do you know the artist? You see how it seems a little weird? And then your subconscious starts thinking about it and hearing it, and it brings up feelings, and the nervous system goes, it's not because of that. And your deeper mind starts to deliver the message and play with it. And that's what starts to get weird. You have to get a hold of that. And you see how there's dual handles here. It's like, I'm getting extra control of this now, because your life starts to spiral out. You're like, I've always had control of this pain. And one of the swords came out. That's what I can tell you. A sword fell out, and you said, whoa, like that. I don't like this. I don't like this feeling. And I'm just going to warn you, it adds stress. Falling in love adds stress. Falling for this person adds stress. And it's not they're adding the stress. I can tell you, it's this connection that adds stress. It's the passion. It's the how they treat you. This is solar output. I love reading more. Oh, man. And like I tell you guys, head over to cosmicboogeyman.com, or what I'll end up doing is I think like once a month, or I was trying to figure out how I want to do it, but I want to start raffling off readings. It's just a logistical thing. It's just getting myself locked into timing. But I really do appreciate you guys for being here, taking time to be a subscriber. Make sure you hit that like button as you're coming in, leaving, as you're hanging out, as you're leaving comments below. When you come back to rewatch it, let me know what you find. If you find something else in here, if you're feeling something else. But our life really does look at like, hey, we're closing that door, but it's redirecting your path. And so when you're dating these new people, when you're going into it, they have their own swords. They have their own pain. It's just coincidence, right? It's this cluster of energy, but there is a spiritual alignment to that. And so that's a repeating of message. It's a repeating of energy saying, all right, you have to still deal with this. Hello, you still have to deal with this. Do you remember me? Like, this is still here. And you're like, and the more we ignore that, the more it hurts, the more it's there. I'm like, it's like, damn it. And think about if you ignore this for like decades, what happens? All right. I think it's NATO or NATO. NATO or NATO. NATO or NATO. It's you tell me. More than welcome to correct me. Thank you for being here, guys. I welcome you guys to hang out with me and take some time to post your questions. Thank you for being here. And is it NATO or NATO? Like the alliance? Is it like the alliance? Alliance or no alliance? That's all they need to know. Both of them. They both work. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So what tarot decks do you need? So you pick two of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. This is my divine deck, communication deck. This is my deck. It's like emergency. Grab it. And so this is my guides deck. This would be 5 is alive, like what's happening in your life. And this is the moon deck. So give me 2 numbers. So you want 2. And then do that, and then what I'll tell you to do is give me a question. If you have no question, we can just roll with whatever comes out. But the reason I ask you guys to give me questions is because when you're doing that, right, the part of that is like there's a truth. There's a truth inside of what you're asking. Everybody has a tarot question. Everybody has a question, right? It's that person that we're missing. It's the person that broke up with us years ago. It's that job that we wanted. It's the reason we got fired. It's the promotion. It's the family member. It's the why can't I? It's the what about? It's that. It's the thing we avoid. It's the thing we're talking about, right? If you remove the fear from the equation, what do you do next? That question. It's the question inside of the question. That's what we do. That's how we look at it. And that's what we do. So you're looking for like a spiritual question. Yeah, there you go. All right. No, I can read. I got that. That's how we operate here. All right. So NATO, that's what we do here. So when I read for you, I feel you on this field across this way here. No, I got you. So let's read for you. Let's take a look here. So something drew you in today. So something said, "Hey, I'm on. This is you." So for the Wavelength Wednesday, like I was personally drawn to put that title out there about the repeating signals and the energy. And this Wednesdays are about the receiver, right? Where tarot becomes the receiver. We get the message in. And Friday, I read for the energy that's out there that we all know is out there. We all get the numbers, and I got 4 number messages. We'll just call them, I don't want to call them synchronicities or whatever, because I don't know what they are yet. I haven't interpreted them yet. And I'm not, I don't care if I get the message. I'm just happy I received. And so that was part of that for me today. And the universe just repeats itself over and over until it says, do you understand? And it'll keep coming through, and it's not something, I don't freak out about it. And that's what I'm saying. So we'll read this for you. We'll go into this, we'll read, and if you want another tarot deck, give me that other tarot deck. So do you just want this one tarot deck? You just want 2? It doesn't bother me either way. Just ask you one last time before I pull. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. This feels full to me. Like the other one felt half. That's why I was asking. I felt like something was missing. And the truth is, for all of this stuff, it's when I look at everything here, it's like our lives are messages. Like you live a message, you live a truth, you walk a path. Everybody walks some path. If you've got cornered and someone's gonna start beating you up, and they said, you know, and you're like, tell me. You'd be like, I'll tell you, okay? And then you would tell them your story. You'd say, this is why I do what I do. There is that answer, because you were never meant to fit it. And that's why these patterns keep coming back, and you go, what is this? And that's what others, they're afraid to see that you have this, or you see these patterns, or you see this. And that's what I talk about, these masks. I talk about, it's not to deceive, it's protection. It's your inner protection. Let's take a look here. First card out. This is an angelic card. When I see the gold back here, the gold little medallion here, when I flip this over, it's telling me to flip this way. Just so you guys know, I'm already told where and how to flip. So it could be this way, this way, this way, but it's telling me to flip this way. See? It's fascinating stuff. So this is a blockage. It's saying, hey, you're holding back, and that's okay, because you're like, I don't want to let too much in too quick. I'm not sure what this is. And that's probably true. It's like we're saying, hey, there's a mask, there's a worry, there's kind of but there's a lot of passion, a lot of creation, a lot of like, you are very self-sufficient. Yeah. And what it tells me here is your soul recognizes truth, honesty, and it's something maybe the mind can't even explain yet. Like you see something, you know, that's okay, yes, and then you walk into it, and then your mind goes, let me make sense of that. That's what this probably is, because you get ahead of that, as they say. Angelic card here, when you see these foil cards, it's angelically handed. From the other side, what I call a veil, beyond the veil. And I actually have a series dedicated just to that, where I talk to the other side. That's what that whole thing is, so you guys know. But beyond the veil is when I talk to the other side. I say, hey, what are you guys talking about? And that we ask that question, like the CIA, or whatever it is, or the archetypes, or however. The point is, this is the moment where you say, hey, there is another side. How do I get to it? What is this? Your soul's recognizing that. That's that truth seeker. That's you. This is about your guide saying, hey, we are here. There is a spirit guide saying, I am here. I am here. Like, I am behind you 100%. Like, you see it right here. I see it. So whatever this is, it's absolutely behind you 100%. Not only that, it's the wisdom, the gray. It's this part that tells you I am here. It's the holding your world, your universe in its hand, saying, I've got you. This is 3-2-1 energy. This is something I literally have been talking to my best friend. I was talking to my best friend of 40 plus years. I'm like talking to all of these people, like not only him, but like 3 or 4 other people yesterday about this one card, because this card here is about solar output. By March 21st is going to be a solar amazing day for you. It's a stellar day because the planets are actually starting to move into your favor. Like, that's what I'm telling you. Because I was not only do this, I do numerology, I do astrology, I start to look at natal charts, I look at all of these other things that I don't really sell myself on, because I'm not trying to, because I find it to be like so much. We can go down the rabbit hole for weeks and days and even years. We can just sit here and just spend an eternity doing this. But that's not my goal. I'm a truth seeker, just like you. And that's what this is amazing. That's why your soul recognizes truth. And when you came in, you go, what is this? I know something's good here. And there it is. And you're trying to figure it out, but there's something here. You're not in, you're almost on the verge of stress, or on the verge of worry, on the verge of exhaustion, but you're not, you're almost. And that's exhausting in itself, just worrying. The angels have kind of guided you to whatever we call this. See? And this is the olive branch of the universe. You have the ability to manifest, but we can't do it in this place of worry or I'm, how do I say this? or what's the bigger concern? It's more not the worry. It's more the, you can't just say, it's just happening. You can't just give up and say it's going to happen and just carefree it. The world doesn't resist that part of you. I get that. But the world there's something in this. I'm missing. Maybe it's the confusion of this, because the person you're becoming will make sense of this confusion that we feel today, because there is this moment where the spirit guide is trying to guide you into the sense of your soul is going to learn how to manifest. It's not an instantaneous, hey, you've been blessed. Like, it's not like that. It's not like that. And I'm not saying you can manifest, it's you have the ability. That's a bigger difference. The awakening is a constant, it's a constant thing that we all go through. I continually go through it. And it's not learning something new, it's remembering something. And that's what your soul's saying, hey, I got to do this. And as we said here, we're going to move into something bigger, grander. March 21st is going to be very, very monumental for you. So set your intentions on that day and say, I want this to happen. And don't go, this, I'm going to change it. This, no, I'm going to change it. Set it. What's that one thing? Don't tell anybody. Don't talk to a bunch of people about it. It's just tell yourself. It's a psychological test. I get it. But do it. And don't do it dramatically. Just do it. Let yourself do it. Like, you're the only thing that holds you back from this creation. What's the cards here? Interesting. Yeah. But you're having this like brief moment that you walk away from this, and this is $1 million payday. And I'm not offering you $1 million. I'm not saying you're guaranteed $1 million. I want to be very honest with you. That's not what I'm offering. But what I am telling you is there is this moment of your creation, your process, your build, your power, your awakening is turning back on. That's an easier way. Because the paths, I mean plural, multiple, is they haven't been working, not completely for you. And something's been missing. Something's been missing. And this is a moment you go, okay, I'm back on track. All right, my friends, I welcome you guys to hang out here. Hop in the queue. If you're a new subscriber, you're hanging back and you're nervous, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Be like my students who just stop in my room when I have a break. They go, oh, you have nothing? I go, no, I'm on break. That's why I'm on my phone. That's why I'm sitting here, my just feet up and just relaxing. What? I'm like, they go, oh, what's going on? And they come around me. I'm like, get away from me. What are you doing? I'm like, you look at my phone. And I like hang out. But if you're a new subscriber, I'm telling you to hang out with me. You'll see why. You'll see why. My moderators, they know we hang out. It's I appreciate you. And if you haven't done so, check out Ethereal Moonlight's channel. Way different than me. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate all my moderators. This is the moment I kind of take time to hang out with you, and we just let that message happen. We just let it just exist. We let it just hang out there for a few minutes. I can read more cards. Donations basically jump you ahead of the queue, but we're always welcome. Yeah. It's no, I'm a teacher. Like, I'm an elementary school teacher outside of this. Yeah. It's that's kind of what I'm doing. Like, I'm here. This is something I've been doing for many years. Not tarot here online, but just tarot outside of here. You know, it's kind of pushed here. Yeah. I'm a STEAM teacher. Yeah, I guess it's the best way to put it. Like science, tech, engineering, math, like build robots with kids. That's a way to look at it. But yeah, it's really fun stuff. I was with the fifth graders. We were watching the beginning of I was showing them the flight sequence of Top Gun 2. I was showing them like when the plane was getting too hot, and I was showing them that because we're looking at the how air resistance is a problem for planes. And I said they can overcome it. And they can go Mach 10. I said, but you see how the engines and stuff? I said, you see how he's battling against this? And I said, you look in the cockpit, you can actually see the wind through the cockpit. I said that's what he's fighting. I said it's that wind resistance. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, that's what it is. And then I come here and I'm tarot cosmic, teacher cosmic, tarot cosmic. I'll refer to myself as Mr. Cosmic when I'm in that teacher mode. All right, let's go. Let's keep going, guys. Let's grab from the queue here. Michaela Williams, 5634. How are you guys? Let's get some iced tea. What a deep question. Will I gain mediumship abilities in this lifetime? First off, I love the question. I love the fact that you have the boldness to ask the question. I think the answer is already yes. Like, that's one of those things that we all have a gift. I can tell you, we all have a gift. It's a matter of how we find that gift and what we do to fine tune it. It's like, can I play violin? Sure, I'm sure. Like, you know, can my big 6'3" hour frame hold a little violin? Sure. But was I designed to play the violin? Did I want to remember that? Who knows? All right, let's do this. Give me a couple tarot decks and let's see what comes out of here. But I want you to really, this is what's important here. So Michaela, really, really feel these cards. Like, look at this. I'm gonna get some iced tea while we're sitting here. I want you to take a moment. Who cares what people think? And say, God damn it, I want to read too. Who cares? This is your moment. Like, pretend this is your channel. Take this channel as yours. Say, okay, I'm a medium, super spiritual queen. Like, this is your channel for a second, right? What is your guides telling you? And I'll shut up for a second. All right, let's see, 1 and 6. All right. So sometimes what I get, right, is my guides will go like all of them. And I will question it. I'll go, what? No, there's no way. And what they're right. And that's why I'm like, because they're testing me while I listen to them. And if you watch when I pull cards, and I'll do this for you, as I start to pull cards, you'll see me and the card will go, it'll just jump and it just flies out. And I'm like, oh my God. And that's why when I was doing meditation and stuff, when I was watching tarot, I knew I had to capture this part right here, my hands, because I give my hands over. Like, I'll just be very honest with everybody. Like, I give this part of my hands hits down, I give this to them, like the guides or whomever, the energy as it would be. My hands will get tingly. I can almost like feel my fingertips, like I can feel energy across this, like it's a ball of energy. And then as I start shuffling, I can feel this energy building. And as I shuffle, so I was told to capture this. I can put my face right here. I actually have a camera ready. Like, but it wasn't about that. It was about capturing this moment. And they said, capture this. And it was like, I can put my face on, whatever. And I'm handsome enough for the channel, but it wasn't about that. And if you look at the channel, how it's exploded, you can see whatever this is, it's the messages have resonated enough where people are like, whoa. And I hope that makes sense to people, because it's like, wow. So watch, 1 and 6. And this was the other thing my guides had told me, let you pick the decks, because it takes a lot of that, like, I control anything out of it, like me, Cosmic. And so now what I do is I give this part over to them. So this is really like, I'm a conduit. It's not like at school I would read. I used to read. This is the thing I actually said to the art teacher. I actually had a really wonderful heart-to-heart with her the other day. Actually, a little bit yesterday, a little bit the other day. And I said to her, I said, I used to do this. What you guys are getting here, I would do with her during school. Like, we had a prep together. We have like 2 breaks. And during school, what you guys are getting, I did for her on a daily, like on a daily. And I would do it all day, every day. And so I would just read for her. And I said to her, I said, I'm really thankful. He said, you have no idea how thankful I am for you. And that's why I call her the art teacher, because I try to protect her anonymity. But I said, I'm so thankful. And I said, you didn't realize how important you are to my journey in my life. And I said, like, oh, I'm going to cry. Because I said, you have like really helped me find this. So she has an important role in my life. And I said, it matters to me. And I'm like, even like as a friend and all of what she's done for me, I'm like, it matters in such a beautiful way, like such a way that I can say, like, you. And I said to her, I said, if you ever need anything, I said, for the rest of my life, I said, I'm always here for you. I'm always here for you. I said, that matters. Like Ethereal, I'm always here for you. Like, I would never turn my back on you guys. Like, how could I do that? Like, to say my journey like doesn't matter for me, and then ask you guys to say you came in and stepped up and we're here. Come on. Like, come on. And the art teacher to say my best friend Frank wasn't in my life. It's like, come on. And sometimes it's just really difficult. So Michaela, when you're asking, do I have a gift? I'm like, I love that for you. I love that for you. Let's give you a quick 9 for such a beautiful question for the first time. And you can come back. You can see this video again. Listen to the music, right? I didn't pick it. And the music's called Ethereal Horizon, right? Boom, first card out. That's me. Like, well, not me, but that's the Aquarian me. Like, that card was assigned to me, like, by my guides years ago. And so basically I said, hey, here's your card. If we need to reach you, we'll tell you, hey, this is us. This is like 8 or 9 levels in. Not saying it's me, I'm just saying, but that's an Aquarian saying, look, it's sometimes the water is good, sometimes it's ripply, right? And but the point is, it's saying you can go back. You can go back. Timeline, it's because time is a really fluid thing. That's what they're saying. You have the ability to travel the river Styx, as it's considered, whatever you want to call it, but that river, the lattice, it's really an energetic frequency. You have the ability to enter it. Yes, like, there's knowledge. Let's keep going here, but with one card out emotionally, here's 2, an angel and T-Stain Tarot, basically saying an angel's coming in and the universe is coming in. Look at this. That's a wish granted, and the universe is saying you're just a beginner, but one day you'll master this, right? But this is a perspective thing, saying if you know, you are going to be amazing at this. This is the gift that you're going to figure out. I would say if it's not tarot, which I would probably think it is, being honest, I think you grab a tarot deck and you do some kind of what I'm doing, and you're not afraid. You're like, I don't care. If I fail, I fail, but I feel amazingly. But you're like, grab one tarot deck and say, I'm going to get a tarot deck that feels good to my fingers. Feels amazing. I love this feeling, you know, and that's what it is. You just feels good to hold it. And you just start pulling cards. And so you do this and it becomes an extension of your energy. And that's what this is. And you end up starting to kind of read this is a field of energy. That's what it ends up becoming. You become a master of this field. It's like your eyesight becomes more. And that's what this is. And it wants me to pull so many cards for you right now, which I really love for you. See, it's trying to get me to pull. I'm trying to fight it because I want one card, like one card. Bang. Look at that. That's the best intuition card you could have. Because it's trying to say here, your story is this right now. Like talking about the divorce and all these other things that I know from these other readings. Sorry to throw all this out there. But it's saying because of all that stuff, that matters. It's like a small like battle that's going on in your own internal placements, your moon alignments, all this, the natal charts. I can tell you, but the ultimate here and now is yes, of course. You don't think that internal conflict matters? Your psychological, what am I doing in my life, matters? Of course it matters. Of course it matters. Like this is a wish granted. This is not tower moments. These are growth moments. It's like you're about to excel at such an exponential rate. You're going to look back in 10 years and go, who the hell was I? Where the hell, where did I? And it's not that you did anything wrong. You're going to start living more and more yourself. You're waking up more and more yourself every morning. Every morning. Look at that. People are out in the cold. You're not afraid to say, hey, I'm sorry. I'm not that person anymore. I'm not that. No, you have no access. Michaela not here. Click. And that's what it is. And so people are out. The person who's hurt, and there's another person. There's 2 people trying to take advantage of you all the time. And it's no judgment. This is you're judging. You're basically judging this gift. You have a gift. This is T-Stain Tarot. I told you it skips me. But to get to be the best version of this, whatever this is, you can't let people take advantage of that energy. They've been sucking at that energy for so long. Do this, do that. I need you to do this. But. It's like, no. And the minute you cut them off, the minute you let them go, your gift goes, and it kicks on. This is Akashic record. This is T-Stain Tarot. Like this is. It is really, really gift. This is good stress. Like this is the best stress. Like you're like, I have to go figure out all these things. I didn't realize there was like 2 Mackey's encyclopedias of the Freemasons. Like you didn't realize there was 2 available Freemasons encyclopedias where you're gifted. And you start looking at this stuff. This is this message from your highest self. coming in. This is not you learning. This is you remembering you knew this gift. Like you were a priest or a priestess, of Thoth. This is like you're saying, what? Like, how did I know this stuff? It just comes naturally to you. So the universe is like, remember how it kept sending you those messages over and over? And you're like, yeah. And like, this felt good. Yeah. This is past life coming back in. You're just turning it back on. Tea-stain tarot. Look at the little tea stain there. I'm telling you. So these other people get kicked out. And it's not that you're not shutting them out. It's this. It's you're just keeping them at a pace. This is your chakras are all being realigned, reset. You're getting into frequency work, sound bath. Look at patience is a virtue. That's real. So what this does is Virgo energy, by September, you're actually pulling tarot. You're actually pulling tarot where you have convinced yourself, and I say convinced because that's what you're going to hear from me forever, is you're convinced yourself that you actually can read the cards. Because there's a moment when you pull that first card, you go, I don't know, maybe. But then there's a moment you go, bang, yes, bang, like this. Like I have 3 cards, it's 3, 6, 9 for me, right? 3, 6, 9, because we're getting 9 cards out. That's their third card. I'm telling you, like you have a gift, you have intuition. They're not kidding. They're not kidding with you. They're like, thank you for asking. Hello, there's no timeline for you. Like you're an eternal soul. You already know this. Like whatever's going up in your personal life, whatever, like that's not a mistake. The stuff like with you separating and all this, that's not a mistake. Yeah, that's not a mistake. It's not a problem. It feels like it's ripping you apart, but I'm telling you, it's not a mistake. Look, look, that's your last card. It's just saying, hey, I'm checking out. Instead of me splitting the deck, they wanted me to be dramatic about it. Like I just go back. This was the first card of the night. We had a whole conversation about the 7 of Pentacles. I had been haunted by this card. So Michaela, do yourself a favor and rewatch this from the beginning tonight. So go back and then leave a comment when you watch this, because that is the card. That's the angelic 7 of Pentacles. How many of you guys remember that card from earlier? Like was anyone here? I think you might have been on. You might have got on a little bit later, Ethereal, but this card, like it's a choice card. You're very, very gifted. I'm not saying you have a career out of this. Like one of my students today was being like a little punk, and so he said something to me today. He's like, why do you have this? Because I have like stocks up on this computer. He goes, hey, guess what? You think you're wealthy? I said, dude, come here, because he was just trying to like ruin my lesson about like flight and all this stuff. It was related to that lesson I was talking about with the air flight. So I said, get over here, come over here. He says, what? I said, come here. He said, what? I said, just come over here. Like, because he and I said, I shut him up quick. I opened my phone and I just showed him how I had 130,000 because I broke 130,000 subs last night. I said, dude, he goes, you have 130,000 subscribers. I said, go back to your seat. And I said, I'm not worried about that or this. I said, or this. I said, now go back to your seat. He's like, I shut him up like in 2 seconds. But it's not that. It's like literally, I was like, this is like what I'm telling you is, it's the moment you opened Pandora's box. It's so fun, and thank you for that donation. This is crazy. It's so cool. Like that is, I would save this. This is the universe saying, hey, we're leaving you a gift. That is the most intuitive card you could have in all of these tarot decks. This red intuitive card talks about intuition and the oracle cards and knocking on the deck and stuff. That's what this tells you. Like that's what that card says, just so you're aware. Oh yeah. Bananas. How cool was that? Like that still would have been 3 cards. It would have been brought down here. That would have been your outcome if I did a 3-card read, but that's still the here and now. It still counts. Oh my gosh. All right. Kelsey Wells, potential relationship. Let's see. Potential relationship, Scorpio, Sag, Cusp. Be right for me, Gemini. He seems really sweet, but my anxiety side is suspicious of everything. IDK. Overthinking. I am. Let's see what gets picked here, though. I see you got. Oh. I think hold on. I might have just picked you by accident. Well, I might have picked you by accident, Kelsey, but I guess I can just read for you. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Yeah. I just hit the, I honestly, I hit the plus sign. All right. That was, I guess, just directed to. I don't know how I did that. I was going back to hit the random. And that is funny. I was like, I guess I'm reading this. That's so weird. So Fatty May and Aesthetic. I'm not trying to put you in the back burner here. All right, let me do this. Let me grab one of them after this. All right, it's gonna be Aesthetic second. Like, this way you don't feel like I'm being favoritismed. Like, I was just like, the hell? All right, Michaela. Yeah, that's this. I love doing this. Like, I really do. This is. I look forward to doing this. It's so different than like my day teaching. It's. This is really, really me. This is the real me. I can be really myself, and I look forward to this part of myself. I think what I'm gonna do is I really have. I really have. I'm gonna go full time, but I think I have to wait a couple years. I think I have to. I think because I'll be walking away from teaching pension. Like, it's like, oh, I'm like, oh, because I'm just a couple years out from teaching pension. I'm like, that's permanent money. I can invest that permanently. I'm like, that's kind of a dum-dum move. I'm like, I can't walk from that. I've been doing like some thinking. I'm like, I would just take that money and just invest it. Like, that's like the super smart move. All right, Kelsey Wells, why don't you pick 2 tarot decks? I really want to shuffle these, but I don't want to mess with the energy. I think this is so fun. You guys, this is some good energy. I really wish we had more people here. Like, but I think we're in good energy. I think it's such a quiet, this reminds me like the old Wednesdays. But I think there's so much going on in the world right now. Get these decks spanked. Let me do this. Let me light some incense so we can get going here. Focus on this. Kelsey, you focus on that. It is Serenity Wednesdays. But I brought the Wednesdays back, and it's funny because I Wednesdays will be here for as far as I think the ideal. I'm gonna keep Wednesdays as a permanent. I do appreciate you guys like being here and showing up with me. It's I think eventually when I go into like the summertime and stuff, I think what I'll do is I'll probably end up doing this longer, and I think I'll hang out with you guys for hours. That's what will end up happening. And because I'll have to accommodate, like, because I'll probably start hitting, because the channel's been exploding, and that was the thing. And that's what really made me start looking at this and taking, like, going, how and how did I get here? Like, how did I actually get to this spot? And I'm so happy because I look at you guys and I say, let me light these incense while I'm talking to you guys. But I was like, how did I get to this spot? And I was so happy just reading tarot by myself. And a couple things happened with that, get me online. One was obviously the art teacher. Reading for her was so spiritual and so in-depth, and I really had fun reading for her. And there was so many deeper messages in those readings. I said, this is really, really fun. And there was this one reading I read for her one day, and I just let myself go full out. Like, think of a fire hydrant, and I just opened it all the way up. And I just did it for her. I never really do it for anybody, not even you guys. I'm afraid. Like, but I had been reading for her for so long, I said I trusted it. I trusted the energy just with her. And when I did it, she was like, what the hell? And I did it for a couple other people since that I trusted. And it's been really fascinating. I did it for my best friend. I did it for him, Frank. You see him come on the channel once in a while. I did it for him. I'll do it for some of you guys. Like, once in a while, when I do it, you kind of see it. In the very beginning, I did it for Michaela because I was really excited for her question. And you kind of saw it, and then it kind of popped. I'll open the faucet a little more, I guess is the way to put it. But there's certain people, they have such good, pure energy. And that's her. Like, she has such pure energy, I can't even argue. And I was so happy to see her excel as a human. Just like, I was so inspired by people like that. I get inspired by you guys. Like, how can you not get inspired by each other? And that's what when I started getting online, I was like, this is such an inspirational place to be. When you guys get on here, I love when you guys start sharing, and sometimes we don't share enough. And I'm like, I welcome you. I want you to brag. Please brag. What have you been up to? Like, let each other know what you guys have been doing. You don't think much about it, but you're posting it on a channel of 130,000. And people know you. People know, like, Ethereal, they know you from my channel. They know Brendusk has been out. They look at this as a long-term thing, and they say, wow, it's a little soap opera-y, like, and it's fun, but it's also spiritual. And I think that's the best part of this, is you are actually existing in a place that you don't even realize. There is truth to this. So take a breath and understand that. There is a message in that. There is truth in that. You are seen. You are seen. Every time you show up, you are seen. And there's real truth to that. So, Kelsey Wells, let's read for you. Let's really figure this out. That's why when I read for you and I end up picking, or seemingly pick these cards, I don't know how, like, or end up picking your reading. I don't know what ends up happening here. So I love hanging out with you guys. I'm not trying to rush your readings. That's the worst feeling in the world. And I remember talking to Brenduska offline once, and I'm like, I go, that sucked. I feel like a robot, and Ethereal knows how it feels. And I welcome, like, you guys to hang out with me, and I tell Ethereal, I'm like, be you, take your time, be you. I'm a teacher. Like, I can handle a lot of people. I can, right? That's the thing. I had a friend come on, and so they've been on here a handful of times. I haven't talked about who they are yet, but my friend will be on here, and then they'll pop off, and then they'll hop on. And so I talk to them all the time, and so they'll talk, and I ask their advice, and they want to kind of remain honest. I said, okay, that's fine. I said, that's cool. I don't want to like make you known and embarrass you. But they come on and they'll say nothing, and so I love that. But they give me advice, and so I have friends that will come on here all the time, and then I have other friends that will just kind of watch like later on, and I appreciate that. But what I really like is watching you guys grow, and it's amazing. And I really do. I try to pop onto your channels when you guys are doing your work and putting videos out there, and it's amazing to see you guys return all the time. I have people who have been on this channel since I had 500 subscribers, 100 subscribers, and I do appreciate you. So, Kelsey Wells, let's read this. Let's get in here. Let's really read for a minute. I feel like this is an important reading. I want to let the guides pick. I'm not going to push this. I'm not going to race this reading. I might be more. I'll start with 3. I'll start the middle 3. I'll start with what I consider the golden position. This is like, tell me really be honest with us, okay? Like, that's what I say. I say, just be honest. I'm honest with you guys. I tell the universe, be honest with me. And that's the golden position. The heart chakra, the outcome. Best positions. If we go emotions, we go your logic, then we'll go that way, but we'll let the universe decide. I think you said you were Gemini and they were Sagittarius. Oh, Scorpio, Sag cusp. Okay. Ooh, see, like that. Like, I was trying to put the card back. This finger grabbed this. That's what I'm talking about. First card out. This is feelings. This is the cup. Someone's feelings are coming out. Like, are just starting to show. Maybe they're trying to keep their feelings under wraps. This is Queen of Cups energy. This could be this could be Venus energy too. So someone's Cancer energy could be in the Venus feelings energy, like trying to keep their feelings under wraps. I don't know if you know your natal chart, but this could be your feelings. See, we might be reading 9 for you. We might actually be reading 9. Ooh, that's a jumper. Like, see, the cards are really getting wild. Yeah. It's maybe you're the one. Maybe they made you feel like you're the one. Angelically, this is what it is. They're knocking the cover off because this is more like it's in a dramatic psychological fashion. They're saying, hey, you are. Queen of Cups energy is Cancer in the feelings. This is choice. You say your Venus is in Aries. This is logic. They're coming at you. This is feelings then. So for me, this would be Cancer, nurturing, understanding. So this would be strength, logic. Let me keep going. Like, this is emotions. This definitely has that's your Aries right there. This is your emotions. There's your Aries. There's your feelings. There's your Cup. I think you want to tell them how you feel. I think that's what this comes down to. This would change everything. Wow, this would change everything. Because you're clearly the one. There's a bunch of people who are interested, but there is somebody else. Is this someone's traveling or someone travels or traveled? There's a disconnect here. Whatever this is, there's definitely a disconnect that happens with this person or has. Maybe it's an age. Could be. Page of Swords, Gemini energy right there. This is a very, you said anxiety, right? Wow. I have not seen this in a while. Co-worker situation, possibly. Tea-Stain Tarot coming out at the end. This is the very end popping, saying, hey, that's the underneath it all, you'll still be co-workers. That's what's saying here. Because that's what this is. It feels like co-worker energy, or it feels like there's some kind of like working at it, but this usually means co-worker energy, but it doesn't always mean like that. But this is definite feelings of marriage. Like you're the one. Logically, this would change things. That's what I get out of this. You guys are in different like fields or different like energetic placements. But this is travel. Vroom vroom. This actually means like someone's going here, but this would change. The moment we say whatever we say, it changes. Nothing bad, not like that. Not in that sense. You're the one. Like I'm telling you, you're the one. These two always pop together, always like this. It's like Batman and Robin. It's like you guys are very good together. So you guys are very, very good together. That's what I'm seeing here. Empress energy, I'm telling you. Yeah. And there's that Seven of Pentacles. Friends first. You guys are really good. This is a long growing relationship. Do you have to say something to them? Like, are you being forced to, or you want to? Because that's what I'm seeing here. No one's making you say something. I don't see the pressure of that. I think you want to say something. Yeah. Kelsey, I think you want to say something here. Yeah, I think you're getting curious to see what this would do if you said something. Maybe it's an impatience thing. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what this comes down to. Yeah, you're not holding back. That's what it comes down to. I don't think you want to hold back anymore. I would honestly, this is like a good sneaky, just so you know. This is a really good sneaky. Like, I wouldn't worry about holding back. If you're curious about the feelings, they like you. Like, they're into you. I'm telling you, like, this is not breadcrumbing. Like that, this is straight up, this is not breadcrumbing your soul. Like, they're not messing with you. That, like, I can promise you that's not what this is. If you're asking, hey, are they just messing with me, breadcrumbing me and trying to mess? Nope, that's not what this is. I can promise you that's what you're worried about. Is this just going to be another one of the people? See, brand new start. I can tell you. Go back and rewatch this from the beginning. One of the things I told people, I said, hey, it tells me how to flip it. You just watch me flip it. And it told me, hey, flip it like this. That's a brand new start. And then go watch me talk about the Fool card in the teaching that I do for free. It's so cool. That's what this is. So I don't think he's a flaky guy. The universe is absolutely telling you this is a brand new start. I think you're being flaky because you're just saying he's flaky. Do you see that invites flakiness? That's what the universe is saying. The only breadcrumbing is coming back because you're saying he's flaky. I think there's something that might have caused this, but this is love. Like, this is Prince Charming energy. This is like, I'm telling you, this is marriage. Like, this is like, you're like, is this really real? That's what I see here, being honest with you. The reason you're asking the question is because you know it's real. You're like, yeah, this feels real. And you're getting nervous. You're getting the feels for this person. Let's be honest. You want me to say something so you can kind of say, yeah, okay, now I don't have feelings for this person. But you really like this guy. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Look at, you see what I just pulled? The matching emperor to that empress. Oh yeah, this is like that divine partner. They bring out the best in you. They're really challenging you in a spiritual way. I love that. Yeah, they're making you feel. They're giving you the feels. Oh, look, whoa, look, take a chance on Kelsey and allow this new cycle. Look at, yeah. This is like a divine partner. Are you guys together? Is this you guys? And that death card is a Scorpio, so. This is a good person. Like, I would tell you, I'm like, oh, this is a jerk. I don't see any of that. It's just rebirth on your side. You have to change your perspective on this. I'm sorry, you have to. That's all this is. You're going to repeat the same relationships? That's what you're saying. Am I repeating the same thing over and over? This is not the same. This is not the same. We both, Kelsey, we know this is not the same. There's no same. Right? This is not the same pattern of relationships. You can set boundaries. That's okay. You can set boundaries. Hey, I like you, but this, and this has to be set. That could be what that Eight of Pentacles was. Like, hey, boundary time. I like you, but. And then let them try to oppress you. And then be like, hey. That's all this is. See, you're just trying to make up excuses. You're trying to make up reasons. And that's all this is. You're like, I don't know. I want this. I want that. But you're asking me. You're here asking me about him. I call BS. Like, you're saying, but I like him. And I want you to read on him. Yeah, it's a very positive problem. It's like you're like, I like him, and I would rather this be a problem so I could say I'm done with you, because he's making me feel good about things, and that's awesome. It's really good. Right, Kelsey? Wait, I even have it on the soundboard here. Hold on.
Bananas.
Wait, that's the wrong one. Here it is. Wait. Together.
Ooh, you got somebody to love. Wee-hoo.
Right? I recorded that one. What do you guys think of that? Right? That's good. All right, let's go back to this before you guys have a mutiny and say I hate you. Cosmic, I hate you. Got some love music going on here. Went too far. Here we go. There we go. I'm back on track. All right. That's awesome. That's a good reading. Aesthetics asking about Nicole. Gone through so much change and tower moments. riding the towers, aren't we? We're looking toward new phase. And this, I love this question when I saw it. Where are we, and where are we leveled up to fix things again? Right? All right, aesthetic. Which two tarot decks are we looking at? Which ones are calling your name? Maybe calling Nicole's name. Neon, how are you? I'm doing great. Let's see. Let's try this. Our moments. Whoa. Wow, those just jumped. Past life. These are two angelic cards just jumped out. Oh my gosh. This is definitely a messenger. Coming in with this earthly message. Page of Pentacles. Coming in with that sign of like, I don't call it like, these are all dimensional messages. Like when I get these messages, they come in interdimensionally. So any page comes in, like the what Page of Cups is that study or love. It's that studious person, right? And then because I talk about the Page of Swords, right? My curiosity kid. And then the wand comes in, and it's creation, but it's the it's really kind of like the active kid, the like you have the nerdy kids, right? But this one is the patient kid, the one who's kind of hanging back, waiting. That's this message. It's the message who waits, past life message. But what's also cool here is this comes in reverse. It's just saying we had to kind of, when it flips this way, it's saying the past life message is coming in this way. Knight in shining armor. It's that savior complex, and it's also could be warning us of that savior complex. It could be also warning us of what our relationships mean to us as we go forward. Sagittarius energy coming in with this T-Stain Tarot in reverse, saying it could be in that November month coming up in this year. There could be some kind of major shift for you guys, for your relationship. Just so you know, just be on the lookout, because this past life is still sitting there and we have this hanging message. So November could be a changing message. Like I have no control of this. Me, Nicole, none of us. This comes in like this is unstoppable. It's like a freight train that's on its own control. It's $1 million payday. It's telling you, hey, outcome. It's a great thing because it's this message that's been patiently waiting. It's kind of accruing. It's this past life thing that has to happen. So whatever this is, if you've been hanging back and doing your own thing, and Nicole's been doing their thing, you guys aren't been hurting each other in the same respect, you've been working positively to each other, this will pay off handsomely to you guys. It's like the universe giving you like that inheritance you've been waiting on. It's that legacy money, that legacy wealth. And not only that, because it's coming down, top down like this, it pays off. So let's do this, because I'm kind of curious and I really shouldn't keep going, but because at the root chakra, this is the moment that we look at, like you have heartbreak with this person. I don't know if you've been battling heartbreak against them, but with this position, this is a short throw saying this is against these two. So we're basically working our way towards recovery. Aesthetic, I don't know if that is the situation, but like you said, tower moments, the heartbreak has definitely been brought on by the universe. Yeah, the universe absolutely has been testing you because you had to overcome past life. Another past life. And because you guys are stronger and more spiritual, you guys are like, fist bump, let's keep going. This one's getting harder. Fist bump, let's keep going. Okay, whew. Are we spiritually strong enough to keep going? And that's what this does every time, see? And it's not that this is in reverse. It's the only reason it's in reverse. It's just to show us, hey, this is a past life messenger thing. This is saying you guys are like really into each other. Like kisses are really strong kind of thing. Like love me true. So what I'll usually do is I'll take these cards, I'll try to shuffle them together. I'll split the deck just to give you an idea of what I think. But November of 26 is going to be something important for both of you. You guys can keep getting through these. Queen of Pentacles, like amazing partner, nurturing, fertile, domestic. You guys will be at the point of, hey, should we get married? Like, it's that point where you guys are real serious about talking, maybe longer term. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but that's where you're at. Because when we're talking Queen of Pentacles, we're talking devil in the details. Like, what are we doing? Do we want to long term this? Or I know it sounds weird, but committing at that level, it doesn't have to be for anybody other than just to commit long term spiritually, saying we're gonna crush the hell out of the rest of this. That's awesome. And it's just saying, if you know I'm here for you, like I'm always your plus one. That's why I was telling you about the art teacher. Like I was telling everybody, like just letting those people know, saying, hey, I'm always here. Like I'm always here. And I do it with exes too. You know, I said, my number's always the same. Like, I'm not going to block you. It's a really wonderful, supportive way to do it. It's King of Cups energy. It's like, I'm saying I'm not trying to be, sometimes I do come across with that, like King of Swords energy, a little intentional wonk. Like, and unfortunately that's how I roll, but I keep going because I am very old at what I do, and I don't try to be that way, but what it is we really try to do. So you just have to keep pushing forward. In what I've seen, and I've really started to look, is we're always seeking truth. We're always going to keep pushing forward. We're always going to know that ignorance is a dark, dark place. Ignorance is such a darkness. Oh God, it's such a goddamn darkness. And that ignorance, when it's a darkness, you know, what are we doing with that? If we're looking at ignorance as darkness, what are we doing? Then we have to go towards knowledge, and knowledge will be that form of light. And that's what I do. When people throw ignorance at me or throw judgment at me, I go and just learn something. That's why I'm like, oh, I'll tell you about numerology, or I'll tell you about spiritual archetypes. And someone disliked my video. I'm like, good golly. I'm like, really? I said, let's argue that part. I'm like, really? I said, I'll tell you all about indigo children or crystal children or rainbow or light workers or sensitives, six sensories, star seeds. I was like, really? You dislike my video? I'm like, holy cow. I was like, do you know how much time I spend just on my own for fun? I was like, ugh. I was scratching my head. But I was like, whatevs. Take your own and do your thing. But the point is, people do their own and think their own thing because they want to go their own direction. But my point is, I look at numerology and I bring this stuff and I cross-correlate the stuff. And I'm like, there's so much stuff. Like, I know that numbers are cross-correlated to letters. But that's what I do. I always seek truth. I'm like, well, I can find that this means that means something. I don't just try to say, I'm going to pigeonhole something. I'm gonna make the square peg fit in the round hole. I learn something new every day. And every day something comes new. And I try to learn like multiple things. Because knowledge is that form of light to me. And that's what I think you guys are looking at too, right? Because we have to keep pushing forward. We have to improve. We have to keep pushing forward, going forward. So when I come back online, I'm not trying to find content. I am content. Because I treat you guys as equals. I'm very honest, and I try to build that trust because I'm honest. I control my emotions sometimes, but I really do. But you guys get to meet that really disciplined version of me. And that wisdom it comes with such patience. I've had to get to this place where I really had to do research. And I don't really care to like gossip like that. I really love to see people grow. I have good intentions. I really do. I'm gonna match them with good actions. I'm gonna keep following you guys up. I'm gonna do that every time I come up. I expect you guys to be here, and I don't expect you to be here for no reason. I expect you to be here when you need something, you know. And that's the energetic exchange that we look for. That's what I look for. So when people aren't showing up, it means they're doing great. Like, it means people are doing amazing to me. That's how I operate in my universe. It's like, because if you guys think about the power of these readings sometimes, think about the power of Michaela's reading tonight, or the fact that we had some of us, I was talking about 7 of Pentacles being such a thorn in my side. It's a wonderful thorn. I'm not gonna be oversensitive about one tarot card, but no, it's really an inspiration to me, because that Seven of Pentacles is saying, hey, stuff's coming in, just be adaptable, man. Like, and I'm like, I want truth. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I'm a tyrant. I'm like, tell me. And you guys are the same way. You go, tell me. And I'm like, tell me. And when I read, they sometimes won't tell me stuff. And I'm like, just tell me. Sometimes I don't need to know why or how, but I'm very perceptive on stuff. I'm like, please. And I could look at stuff like, what color car are you going to get? And they'll tell me if you guys ask this question. If you ask that really basic question. But I'm trying to get like, master builder. That's why I look at numbers. I look at life path 9, and I look beyond all that. I'm trying to go beyond all this. Yeah, so the Seven of Pentacles is like, just keep going. Like, you plant your pentacle, leave it, and go. You don't it's really just keep going. No one stops you. No, not, and I'm telling you guys, if you have that trouble and someone's holding you back or slowing you down, come here. Come on this channel. Let us help you. Let us help you. Somehow, some way, we can put the bat signal out for you. Because you should not be slowed down. An ex, a partner, whatever. I know it sounds crazy, but there's no reason you should be slowed down. Really? Like, who the hell is trying to slow you down from living your life? I want to lock in that abundance mentality forever for you. And if it sounds judgmental, I'm sorry. I've lived this visionary mindset for a long time. I was little when I locked in this mindset. Like, it sucked. I was like, and my dad will tell you, he was ruthless. Like, he was ruthless. Overbearing, dominant dad. Like, and I love to be here, and I love to be this person that, like, you guys need. But let's do this. Let's who do we have here? We have Neon and Fatty May, right? And so let's do this. Why don't we read for Neon? I know Fatty May. Are you still here? You hanging out with us still? Yes, sir. All right, let's do this. Because I want to close the queue out. I'm going to do this, and I can hang out for a couple of minutes here. I want to close out. I like closing live on chat. I've realized this, for me personally, feels so much better, because then I can talk to you guys and we can chat. And that's why I love the live. I love you guys being able to kind of look back at it, and then you can just review it and see what we're doing. Hopefully it's not like crazy. And that was, what was the other thing? Splitting the chat with, what was it? The vertical and the horizontal. It just didn't work. My views were like off the charts, but it didn't help me. All right. Will I be able to get a full-time position within Home Depot where I work at? That's a good question. I definitely believe this will work. I already see this. I see this happening. Yeah. Shuffle these out. So, Neon, I'm going to throw one thing at you already before I pull like a card. Your mindset. You said, will I? Like, is it a possibility? Like, you're giving the power over to the universe, saying, will I? Like, please, universe, let me, give me, like, it's this moment of like, yeah, see the cards are trying to slide out now. It's this moment of not when I, or can I, it's happening, right? It's, you own this universe. It's your universe. That's the thing I can tell you that we have to lock in already. Reality is this, and I can tell you, I've lived it. I've locked it in. It's not just that job. Beyond that job and the others, it's a choice of choices. What do you really want to do? That's what we're being told. Because your soul's asking you, this is your higher self saying, hey, what do you really want to do? Golden position here for a moment before I pull the next card out. What do you really, really want to do here? Okay, but what do you really want to do? In the outcome, what do you want to do? Not being silly, but big dreams here. Big dreams. What do you want to do? And that's what you're aiming for. Because when you do that, no, see, that's the thing. You're saying it takes more time, more money, all this. There's nothing, you can't do nothing to get to start already working on those dreams. There's nothing you can't do. I'm telling you, you can already start. This is 2 cards out, outcome. It's telling you you have decisions. It's black or white to you. And you're saying no. 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 I'm just telling you, the universe is telling you, look, it's the universe, infinity. It's offering you an opportunity. It's already in your divine blueprint. You are a very successful person. You just haven't remembered how successful you really are yet. I'm telling you, you are very, very successful. You have this abundance mentality. You just have to unlock and get these instincts back online. You have excellent instincts. But at some point, someplace, someone said, hey, you can't do that. I'm too opinionated. I'm very impatient. Because I'm impatient, I'm opinionated, you can't do this. Because I'm depressed, you suffer. Because I look for fault in everything, you now suffer. I cling to the past, now you are a problem, right? And the universe is saying, stop. You're a soul. Stop. Stop. There's nobody in this card. Look at, there's nothing here. What gender is this person? What color is their hair? What color is the shirt? What color is the shirt? This is the only time you're going to see the soul pop up here. This is a tea-stained tarot coming up top down. All of these cards reversed. They're coming from the universe. This is not a moment of uncommunication. This is the moment of deep transmission. This is the moment the universe says, I'm jumping in here for a moment. Like typically this would come out on a Friday. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for a second. You have short-sighted energy. Set your sights very high. Very, very high. You know, a couple things are always real. One, you are a soul. 2, you can come back here anytime. 3, you can go to Ethereal's channel anytime. There's nothing different than that. 4, you're going to be knocked down every time you try something. That's okay, but because why? 5, you're going to get up every time. Those things are going to be every time. But what's going to happen? If you never stop, what happens? You succeed. You will always succeed. You will always succeed. Because your soul says you can never stop. Because you have nothing else going here. Let's just keep going. Because those people who were always opinionated or impatient or depressed or holding you back or too perfectionist or suspicious of you being successful. Like, that's what this is. I'm telling you, these jobs, Home Depot is just one stop. You can get that job. You know you can. Hey, I literally pick up the phone. Hey, I called. How you doing? Oh my God, I love your accent. How are you? But start talking to them. Literally become their friend the minute you say. No, I'm not saying fake friend. I didn't say fake friend. I said friend. Have compassion. Have a moment to really understand someone. Like I'm understanding you right now. I don't even hear you and I understand you. I understand you. How is that? I'm so perceptive, so spiritual, I understand you. I didn't just get here. I didn't just hop into the seat one day. This takes a lot of intuitive work. And you have to take time to do this for yourself. Your soul has to do this work. But if you want to be successful at whatever it is, that introspection has to also put time in. Look at this. Don't just feel set back. anytime. Look it. Thank you. Like, no. You're literally just you keep throwing curveballs at yourself. Yep. Listen, I'm going to tell you you threw how many excuses at me in the matter of 15 minutes. Right? I hear I'm trying. Plans takes money. Like, setback anytime. Drained a lot. Like, listen, the excuses are on you, Neon. They're all yours. The universe is like, I'm ready when you are, but you're not ready. You're not ready. That's what this comes down to. When you're ready, success is absolutely right there. Like, it's the cup covered. I'm telling you. Ask yourself, who stopped you from being successful? Ask yourself from who stopped you from being successful. Because that moment you realize who stopped you from being successful will free you from it. You can even forgive them. Say, hey, look, I forgive you. You did this. I get it. Neon, you are your own person. You came into this world as your own soul. You're going to go out as your own soul. Like, nobody controls you. I promise you. This job is yours. You're absolutely, you're limiting yourself. You can see right here, you're limiting yourself. Like, I'm not trying to lock you down. Like, this job is yours. But there's, at some moment, something's stopping you from wanting the job. Do you see what I'm saying? And that the cards are telling you the job's sitting there. The Ace of Pentacles is right there, but all this is in reverse. All these cards are reverse. And from the universe is saying, hey, we're sitting here ready to give it to you. All of this. Come back and rewatch this. I promise you. At some point, somebody really, they really did a number on you. And somebody really said, hey, you can't do that. You're not enough. What's happening? What do you think you're doing? Controlling? I don't know what it was, but somebody really, I don't know how that happened. You're definitely enough, man. I got you. So that job is yours. It's just, imagine how much effort you put in to get that job. You know, like, find out who's hiring. Like, imagine, find out who's hiring. You want to hear something crazy? Ethereal, I'll read you. I'll read you. No, I'll read you. I'll read you last. I'll read you. So this is something crazy I heard, but it's true. The community banks are so powerful. What they have done, they have found that they have actually got people into the community. Like, the banks at Senate have gotten people in the communities of where the senators live, and they have they put banks in the senators' like hometowns and like in those major cities, and then they have people, the managers, in the senators' like towns. And so those families are now integrated with the senators' families, and they go to church and they go to all these places with the senators' families. And that's how they have become like integrated. It's so bananas. But what I'm saying is, Neon, is that's how ingrained people become in life. Where there was a will, there was a way. And they said, we're going to do this. And someone at some point said, we'll do this. We'll make this happen. And I'm telling you, it seems so crazy, but the truth was there. And it was just sitting out there. And I found this out recently. And the perception's there. It's interesting. But are you willing to go that far? I don't think so. Or maybe. But that's what those community banks did. That's how we have big banks like JP Morgan Chase. They're not in your communities. Like, they're not. Think about it. There's community banks, and then you have your big banks. And those community banks are different. And they both work with Congress, and they work with this. I'm just telling you, just from my financial side, it's fascinating to see. But it's a matter of how you want to go about doing your own personal business, making money. Think of you as a business, as you making wealth. How are you going to say, hey, we're going to start to bring in capital? this inflow? What do? How do you make money? Right? So I'm just telling you, like, I haven't turned on inflow from this yet. Like you guys, I could be like, nope, tonight I get paid. This night, every night I go live, I get paid. And you'd see me pushing like way more, a different style of channel. But the thing I love is this, because this is me enjoying you guys, enjoying your success. You guys become like an extension of, I'm paying off debt. So I'm paying off spiritual debt. Because there's reward outside of what in my own personal life. And watching you guys grow, there's definitely spiritual reward here. Like I can tell you, just watching so many things, it's a powerful place to be. And I'm not asking for anything, and I don't tell you guys what happens in my own life. But being here for free, it just helps me. It helps me exist. It helps me enjoy life. Like just doing this is like so fun. And I people donating on Monday. I was like, that's awesome. And on Fridays I do read less, and so it's like, okay, because I am reading for the universe, and I'm like, I don't care. And I'm telling you, Neon, that's what I'm telling you, is like, don't care what other people are doing. So when you're living your life, don't give a fuck. Like just live your life. But like Neon, like it's Neon first. And it sounds really awkward, but Ethereal started doing it. They're like, I go live at 10. If someone says, no, you're not, Ethereal's like, yes, I am, actually. And that's what I'm telling you, is you do you. And so you know where you're heading. Like, I know this channel will have 1 million subs. It's not like being egotistical. It's because I'm heading to this place. It's just a trajectory thing. It's a mathematical trajectory thing. And because what I offer is, it's really creative. It's forgiving energy. It's compassion. It's inspirational, right? It really is. It's truth. It's powerful. It's, I guess, influential. It's a little teachery. It's vision. I don't know. But I do offer that but I have to organize it, and like I do classroom work. And that's what you guys watch. It's very large scale. And I do put it together. But I love doing the new thumbnails. I love I want to have the audio, and I did turn it down a little bit tonight for people. I heard people who came in, they were like, this is too loud. I'm like, I turned it down, but I didn't say anything. I just turned it down. So you can still hear it, but it's softer in the background. So, yeah, that's all I did. But I'm courteous. I'm trying to be courteous to people. And so, it's one of those weird places. Yeah. So I turned it down. 808. Good numbers. Yeah, I got you. All right. Ethereal, what was your question? What did you have? Let's read for you, and then we'll call it. We'll call this an evening of success. Did you want to know what you were a moon angel? What was your question? What am I manifesting? All right. What are the 2 tarot decks that you want? Gonna go with 6. Go. Let's fire off 9 for you. Let's see if anything else pops on this. Ooh, first card out. Gemini lover energy in reverse. It's kind of getting control of feelings, at least at this sense of what I see here. It's divine blueprint. This is good energy because you're in control of this divine blueprint. It's architect energy. Look at this. 2 more cards jump out. It's almost wow. Temperance energy obviously is angelic patience, but there's a desire of something. You are desiring something really. You are really desiring something here. It has air sign energy. Could be Gemini, could be Libra, could be Aquarius. This has Gemini feelings. It could be this. It has, like I said, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there definitely is an angelic feel to whatever this is, because it has this. It has Sag energy, but there has feelings to it. There is an offer of love. It looks like a relationship. It looks like maybe bringing in love, because we have the angelic love coming in. Look at this. You're changing, because whatever this is, if there's people coming in or relationships coming in, because M means could be money, but there's a lot of people, because this is from 1 cup goes 9, and this is rebirth energy. You are absolutely growing. Queen of Pentacles, this is what I was saying earlier. This is the nurturer. This is the mother energy. But what it tells us and tells you is, like, as I grow, you grow, right? And that happens. But more than that, it's kind of like the nighttime versus the daytime. Like, this is like two halves. You're gonna be wealthy. The universe says it's just inevitable out of this. You're gonna have a choice, like that, like leads to another channel or another channel. But there's definitely more and more of whatever this is. You have a choice of whatever this is. You're finding what works and what doesn't work. That's what I'm getting out of this, being honest. You're really finding what works and doesn't work, and you're getting tired of other things that don't work. And so get rid of those things that don't work. Just get rid of them. Don't be afraid to let go of those things. Stick to the things, the past life things, the things that really seem spiritually aware, connected, alive, and long term. See, like, it's definitely here. There's definitely a connection. And then here you go. Look, your intuition is absolutely connecting. You're learning what I had to learn a while ago, but your intuition is starting to become better or more aligned or aware, right? So you're like, hey, I'm picking up this something. Brand new start. So angelically, you're heading to a brand new start. I don't know if you're having a harder time connecting to it, but you are a choice of choices for a lot of people. You're definitely desiring or desired something. What else is fascinating here is this past life energy. There's definitely past life showing here. I'm just kind of like just throwing it over here. But this past life energy could be with this elder. I don't know if this is an older person, older male. Could be even. Let's cross the bridge here. Yeah, there's the message. Yeah, it's definitely saying that's true. But there's that nighttime worry. It's going back to this, saying there's a choice here. I don't know what that means, but there's definitely a choice. And there's that past life. That's what the intuition is. Getting your intuition turned on or remembering it is really past life. And that's this love card. Because that's why it's a choice of choices. There's one you want, one you can't have, one that desires you, that kind of feeling. That's what we always go through. That's what we go through it. Yeah. Like, everyone loves you, but then there's the one that doesn't love you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That feeling, that's what it always feels like, right? It's like, but I want you to like me. I want you to like me. Like, I want you to like me. And then there's the other people, like, that love you. That like, oh my God, I love you. I love you. And they're on their knees. Like, I worship you. And you're like, okay, I don't care about you. And so that's the problem. You're like, damn it. And she's like, it's the wrong person. And so, like, your phone dings and you're like, it's the wrong person. See, there's the message. See? And you're worshipped by all these people, but you're like, I don't want you. It's just, and I know it sounds gaudy like that, but past life has dictated this play out. So you're kind of like, you're really good, but you're alone good. It's really, you're gifted, but you're in a brand new start alone. Like, you're going through these cycles. It might be like 1 or 2 times, because it starts angelically, then it goes through the T-Stain Tarot. So you might actually see the Fool card a bunch of times on these readings. Like, you might be the first one that sees that. So then you might see like this card. Then you might see like the yellow card. Which is like the solar output. So it's like, it's like false start energy. I don't want to say love bomb, but it feels love bomby. but you know it's not. You're like, it feels it, but it's not. It's like, see, here's your card. It's basically getting you to this point of self-sufficiency. Like, you need nobody, and we both know that. Like, you need nobody. You're like an amazing, powerful. I don't want to call you. It's like you're gonna be, you own your own business kind of thing. You don't need another person. Like, this is freedom. I know it feels like it's confidence on your own level. And there's a lot of, I know it's lonely sometimes, but you don't need somebody. It's just the desire for another person. And once you have that, like, stability on your own, like, you don't need anyone. The bank account is so full, you're like, okay, now I find somebody. And that's what this is. The universe is saying, look, you've been almost programmed to be like, I have to have somebody for finances. And the universe is like, no, you don't. You don't. I know, but I'm telling you, you LOL on me, but I'm telling you, it's really this moment of saying, because what happens is, for so many people, think about it, they become financially burdened by another person. They go, oh God, I can't leave. I'm financially stuck. Oh God, I'm stuck. And it's like, sound judgment's telling me to tell you, it's not that you don't desire people. But imagine having so much money or having so much financial freedom. You can be like, I'm out. Like, you date someone, you do something, and you move in. You actually buy a house together. You do whatever. And you're like, I'm going to move. Like, you can move like the next week. Like, I'm moving next week. And you don't have to worry about it. The money's not the worry. And like, you're just like, oh, we're selling this house next month. Like, we're both selling the house. And you're not worrying about that. That's not your worry. And so, Ethereal, what I'm telling you is, you're manifesting such a level of freedom for yourself, because what you put out and what you put to the universe, it is coming back to you. Like, it's such coming. It comes back to you. It's kind of like the Seven of Pentacles energy. I need to be very careful here, because that choice of choices, that Cups card, is you're giving people cups. People are like you're unlike anybody else to a lot of people online. So at 10 p.m. Eastern, when people are finding you on live and they're meeting you and they're saying, who is this? Who is this wonderful soul? Right? And they're meeting you and they're saying, this is different. It's not like you're not judgmental. You're not coming at them and you're not like saying, you're really coming at people in this really wonderful, beautiful way. It's pure. I'm serious. So when you come at them, this is different. This is a wonderful. It's a little priestess. It's a little clairvoyant, but there is that red card that came out. Just so you know, you are gifted. You have intuition. You have psychic ability. That's the thing that you've been really kind of hoping or happens. But that comes out, and it really came out because it was saying you've been practicing, and with that practice comes that connection. Don't question it. And what was even more important for me, and now you, is Michaela had it earlier in such a powerful way, and then you ended the night with that same power. Saying in one of your secondary cornerstone, that red card popped, saying that's your emotional. When you get emotional, that's when you read best, when you feel the feels. That's how I am. And what you've learned, at least from watching me, is when you feel the feels, that's when the readings are the best. And that's how I've learned. Don't be afraid to feel feelings. It's okay. It's okay to feel. And that's why with like relationships and things like that, when I get into like the feelings of a relationship, it's sometimes hard. It's sometimes really hard, because if I'm in a loving place, or I'm in a family event or whatever, it's awesome. But if, like, let's say things are bad, I don't read great. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, there was a Cosmic Codex I did. I was like, I actually didn't read, but I was talking about stuff, and I was like, my dad, I just came home from my dad, and he's been sick, and he hadn't told me. Like, I was like, you have the big C, and he's like, nah. He's like, I don't know. And I'm like, dude, like he used to be the big guy that like used to like be the abusive dad to me. Now he's so frail. Like if I push him, he fell over. I'm like, but we just kind of reconnected again after years, and I was like, it was watching, it was wow. My point is, I couldn't read tarot. Like I couldn't have read tarot that night. I just wasn't in that place energetically. I have to be in, if I'm in a good feels, like I feel great. And that's why if I read in the summertime, I'm in a better mindset too. And that's why I know when I go full time, this channel is going to take even a huge leap forward. But I do appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you for taking your time to be with me on this Wavelength Wednesday. And what it really is we're just taking this and we're saying we are aware that the universe exists. We're taking this time saying, you know, there has to be something more to what we're coming into, because when we do this, we're basically giving the universe a chance to kind of, you know, not only allow tarot to be the receiver, but when we come back on Friday, it's, you know, that Friday's that transceiver night, and that's what we do. And we basically go back and forth with you, and members only Mondays is really the members night, and I just kind of hang with them, and we just, no, it's not even really queue. There's no queue. It's just us. We just chat, and I love that. And we just read and talk, and we're kind of like doing a little Q&A, but we talk about everything, and we don't care. We just have just a good time. It's just really like it's a family event. It feels so nice. It's that unity event. It feels just like we're together. But if you guys are looking to become a member, you're more than welcome. It gives you access to the content like the Cosmic Codex, to Beyond the Veil. It gives us access to even any of the teaching content that I've been putting out. The newest content, the Advanced Tarot teaching, I've been putting that out recently, just kind of slow rolling that out, 2 videos a week. But if you're interested in even seeing that is that gets you, members get early access to that. But I would love to see you guys on this Friday night, because I have a Frequency Friday coming up. But yeah, I want to talk a little bit more about this, how we get these patterns. What is this? Like, and dive a little bit deeper into this. What is this patterns, synchronicities, numbers? Like, I've been seeing more of these. I know it's not just me. I'm not just trying to find the numbers. I know that's the universe kind of saying, hey, do you hear me? There's messages in that. So if you see it, let me know. Leave a comment below. Let me know you guys are into that. And let me know what it means to you. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you to all my moderators. Thank you guys to the new subscribers. Thank you for joining. And if you are a new subscriber, let me know on the next live, and we'll get you read first. I'll see you guys soon. As always, I appreciate you, and be safe.